St. Cloud. We'll start with gotta bring the camera with. Crush Rabbit trying to get out of his zone, but Cornet keeps it in. And Shag gets over there, sends it to Lensmeyer. Lensmeyer skates up, taps it forward. And back over to Thielen. Thielen gets pushed into the boards. And Shag is going to come right underneath this here. Back to Cornet. Cornet sends it across over the Sting. Sting pushes it forward to Thielen. Now into the zone. His Crush will grab it from there. Bring it up right. St. John comes on and grabs the puck right away, tries to bring it into the zone, but the Crush get it right back. Werner tries to push it forward, the Crush grab it, now they're going to bring it into the zone. Crush have it, sends it out to their point, point takes a shot. Outside, now rebounded by Werner. Werner sends it up to Maddie. Maddie back to Werner. Werner gets stripped, that's going to be a call. And we'll go on a power play here as soon as the Crush touch the puck. And there we go. We'll be on a River Lakes power play. With 15:41 remaining in the first period of play. Winner. faces off. Puck comes back to Wimmer. Wimmer comes up, tries to get a tip by Rugemer. Now into the boards. Rugemer gets it, sends it back down into the corner. Puck comes back over to Wimmer. Wimmer keeps it in, tries to get it to Thielen. Thielen trying to get it into Rugemer from the corner. Now tries to get a centering pass, but the Crush is right there, pushes it back into the corner. Puck comes back to Wimmer. Wimmer's going to skate up, takes a shot, blocked by their goalie, sent into the boards. Rebounded by the Crush. They're going to turn and send it down. As they clear the puck. Mead has it on their back ice. Sends it across over to Wimmer. Wimmer trying to bring it up ice. Gets it stolen away as the Crush turn and send it back down into the zone. With it now, sends it across ice over to Olmscheid. Olmscheid turns, sends it back into the zone. Crush grab it, escape behind their net. They try and send it up ice. Looks like Cornick's going to race down there and pick it up though. Cornick gets it, sends it up to Maddie. Crush get it back. Into the zone they go. That's by Cornick. Cornick to Maddie. Over to St. John. Crush steal it away. And now they're going to bring it up from the blue line. Tries to get a shot out, but Cornick tries to go to stop it with their team pad. He makes a move, now brings it out to center right, sends it across over to St. John, stolen away by the Crush. St. Cloud brings it into the zone, takes a shot, rebounded and covered, and the whistle. And stopped there by Randy Hansen. I gotta give a photo here to Paul Peterson. You guys can see the up top here. Pretty nice. Puck goes back to the Crush point. Point sends it down into the zone. Battle it out here on the boards. Now sent down to Wimmer. Wimmer has it behind the net. Makes a move, goes around one player. Tries to go around another one. Gets it out to center ice, and the Crush sends it back into Mead. Mead pushes it back out of the zone. And then the Crush will reset here at neutral ice. Mead gets in there, trying to knock it over to Lensmeyer. Lensmeyer sends it across ice over to Wimmer. Then they're pushing it forward to Thielen. That's going to get sent down. They wave off icing, and the Crush will pick it up in the back ice. Wimmer gets it, or Mead gets it and sends it down into the zone. And then here comes St. Cloud up the ice. Sends it down into the corner. Picked up by Bellastain. Now Cornick goes around one Crush. Sends it up ice to Rugemer. Swiped. Swiper, no swiping. That puck's going to go back into the zone. And the Crush will get it. Back out to neutral ice. Maddie, or St. John, sending it. Now the Crush get it at neutral ice. They bring it into their zone. Sends one down, Jules, to get outside. Puck now down into the corner as the Crush will scoop behind Hansen. Tries to get a turning pass. There's a shot off to the side. Now back up to the point. Point sends it across to the other point. From the point, takes a shot. And that one was deflected as Hansen was down to stop it, but Crush deflected it and went in. And they'll take a 1-0 lead. They're 9-6 in the first period. Dad's Wimmer and Cornick. Oh, yeah, zoom out. Come on, zoom out. Stopped there by Wimmer. Now sent back into the zone by the Crush.
Assisted by number 24. 37 from 24.
Crush have it now. JD not having works tonight as she's out sick. Crush take it from the point, stopped by Hansen. Picked up by Wimmer. Wimmer's going to push it forward. She takes it hard into the boards. Now it's going to get it. She uses the board, tries to get it sent up to Wimmer. As St. John gets it. And Cornick sends it back down into the zone. We'll get a line change. That must have been used because Cornick just came back on. Out there, even backhands it into the zone. Crush with it behind the net. Inside, trying to send it down. Picked up by Rugener behind the net. Inside getting in there, trying to deflect the Crush from getting out of there. Now Cornick's going to step up with it. Takes a shot, stopped. Rebounded by Rugemer. Shot blocked. Covered, whistle, 7:48. Rugemer to face off, puck goes into the board. Crush have it. Bring it up ice. Now into the blue line, goes for a 7-man pass. Tries to backhand it, the Cornick's right there to stop it. Now Hensmeyer into the boards. Out to their point. Point sends it across to the other side. From the point, takes a shot. Fields to get outside. Can't get the deflection on that one. Now down in the corner, as Cornick sends it across over to Stang. Stang turns, starts to bring it up. Rushes to it back at neutral ice. Into the zone. She steps up, takes a shot, deflected by Hansen. As the pressure did it, keep it in the zone. Now Cornick comes up, sends it over to St. John. And the Crush comes back out with it. That's there by Stang. Now out to their point. Puck sends one down, stopped by Hansen. And then they're going to get a high stick call. With the face off, puck goes down into the end. And then they get ice and they'll come back down to this one. Good another down into the shootbox. 6:53 remaining in the first period. St. John to face off. Puck comes back to Maddie. She tries to send it out to Wimmer. But the Crush did it. Now they're going to bring it into the zone. But Wimmer's right there to stop it. Bring it up underneath it. A lot of ruckus underneath it. Now back out to Cornick. Pushes for Mead, sorry. I got too close to numbers. Mead pushes it forward. As Mead's going to body it against the boards. She's going to come out with it. But then has it stolen away by the Crush. 5:56 remaining. Here comes the Crush up the ice. Now into the zone. Net by Wimmer. Wimmer steals it away. She's got the room along the board. Has the puck away, and now the puck's going to be back out to neutral ice. Picked up by the Crush. They go to send it forward. Tip, that's not going to be icing. They'll get a line change. Hornet back returns, sends it up to Maddie, but then it goes past her stick and St. Cloud's gonna get it. And they decide to bring it back into the zone. Lensmeyer stops that under their stick. Now over the corner, point back, it over to Lensmeyer. Lensmeyer sends it back in, but nobody's home. That's a puck out front. One guy trying to send it out there, gets tied up in his stick. Now back up to a point, takes a shot, stopped by Hansen, sent into the boards, Hornet rebounds, turns, sends it out to Stain. Stain trying to clear it out of his zone. Now Lensmeyer getting in there. Press come out, like they come up, takes a shot, buzzes the front of the tower. Puck comes back to the point, point sends it across. As Olmstead gets in and disrupts that one, puck behind the net for Lensmeyer. She's going to put it on the board. Over to Thielen. Across now over to Olmstead. She's got some open ice, so she's going to push it forward. Now into the zone, sends it down, but deflected by St. Cloud. They get the rebound. And here they come up the ice. She's got a full head of steam. Comes into the zone. Net there by Mead, who plucks it away. Nice shot by Mead. Now she sends it out of the zone. St. Cloud with it now. Going forward. John and McCabe. Hansen with the stop. Rugemeyer with the rebound, sends it over to Wimmer. Wimmer behind the net. Trying to stay it forward, gets it over to Maddie. Now Rugemeyer trying to push it forward at neutral ice. Gets it across center ice, now into the zone. That's going to be on goal as the goalie stops it. St. John was right there to try and push it forward, unable to. As the puck sent back down into the zone by Wimmer. And here comes St. Cloud. As Wimmer backhands that one out of the zone, picked up by Mead. Mead's going to bring it into the zone. Looking for a centering pass as they're doing a line change. The crush comes out with it though. Pick it up along the boards. Push forward by the corner. The point gets it, turns, sends one down, just in front of the goal. Rebounded by St. Cloud, goes for a centering pass, but nobody's home. It goes out to their point and sends one down, but stopped by Hansen. The puck's loose, picked up by Mead. Mead turns, tries to send it out of his zone and succeeds. They'll have to reset. Corner turn, sends it down. That one's going to go off the skate of our St. Cloud player, so we'll get a line change without icing. And St. Cloud goes to push it forward in a hurry. Stain's going to go and catch up. St. Cloud sends it out to their point. That one's going to get knocked out of the zone. We're going to have to reset. Everybody clears the zone. She sends one down. Stopped by Hansen and cover. 39 remaining in the first period. We got up there. Comes back to neutral ice. Or to the point, sends it down off the lens, and Lensmeyer's going to push it forward. He races down there, almost gets there. St. John's going to get it, now back to Maddie. Maddie turns, takes a shot, deflected, another shot deflected by the goalie. And the puck's going to come back to Mead. Mead picks it up at neutral ice, sends it into the zone. Crush have it in back ice, send it forward. Now over to Winner. Winner trying to push it out to their point now. Thielen trying to get it back out to inside. Crush have it. Puck out neutral ice. And stopped by Ruderman. Puck was chasing you there down the ice. Onside sends it out. Now to Ruderman. Ruderman trying to push it forward. Uses her skate as her stick was tied up. St. Cloud's going to get it back with 4 seconds left. Out to Sting. Sting has it at neutral ice, and that's going to end the first period of play with the Stars down 1-0 to St. Cloud. We'll be back for second period of play. Got a player update. Injury report. Commercial break there. Works. Finally got out of bed after a couple days to watch the game. So Brooklyn, hope you feel better. We miss you. As we face off, here comes the Crush up the ice. Yano with it now behind the net. Sends it over to Lensmeyer. Lensmeyer to Thielen. And the Crush get it back. Goes for a centering pass. Homestead's there to stop it. Puck over to Thielen. And they're able to keep it in the zone now. It jumps out by Yano. He's just going to push it forward. Down the Sting. Sting in the back right. Nope. Crush to the back. Now Lensmeyer. Sends it across. Nice Crush to the back. Stopped by Thielen. Thielen backhands it forward, trying to push it down into our zone. And Crush try and do the same. Thielen come up the ice. Takes a shot. Stop by Hansen. Another stop by Hansen. Another stop and covered. Mark 3 saves there for Ryan Hansen. As he checks on Jansky. Yes. Will go up 2-0.
Scoring for St. Cloud, number 13, assisted by number 5. 13 from 5.
Send it up ice. Picked up by Jansky, now taken away by the Crush. That goes back to their point. Point sends it down into the corner. Been on the ice for 30 seconds and she's in the penalty box. Giving her the riot act underneath me. Into the corner, picked up by Tiana. Tiana turns, sends it down, and then Berger Lakes is on a penalty kill. She goes into Sundin. Puck comes out to neutral ice, picked up by the Crush, now brought into the zone. Takes a shot up and over the top of the goalie and into the net. And the back net, not the real net. Got a minute 27 remaining in the second period of our penalty kill, 12:29 remaining in the second period. As Akerson faces off, puck comes back and out of the zone. In the chase, puck sent across to the opposite side. Now tries to send it in its own. Akerson gets a stick on it. He's going to try pushing it forward, but the Crush sends it back. Now brought into the zone. Shot taken, stopped, blocked. Now sent into the boards as Mead's going to try and get up there. The Crush send it back to their point. Point down into the corner. Now across to the other side. Sends one down, chipped into the boards. Rebounded by the Crush. 46 seconds remaining on the penalty kill. Puck comes back to their point. Puck tries to send it down. Mead's right there to send it back out. And that one's going to get sent down. Nice job there by the Stars. On the penalty kill. We're going to change quick here. His name's Meyer. Olmscheid. Stang check on. Tiana's out there already. Puck's going to go into the corner. Picked up by Tiana. Tiana behind the net. Turns, uses the boards. Trying to send it out of the zone. The Crush keep it in. 15 seconds remaining. Hansen stops that one with 9 seconds remaining on the table. Puck into the boards with the Crush. Crush have it now. Hansen comes out of the send-in. We're back to full strength. Shot there, stopped by Hansen. Another one blocked out of the way by Tiana. As Maddie sends it across over to Stang. Stang's going to turn. Tries to send it across. Gets a trip, but no call. Puck goes off the side of the net. As Gianna skates over. Sends it up. That one was tipped. There should be no icing. And there is icing. I guess you didn't tip. Not some down the red. Nice face off by St. John. Puck in the corner. Now along the boards. Crush come back out to their point. Point tried to send one down, stopped by Hansen. Rebounded by Thielen. Trying to push it out of the zone. Now it's back out to neutral ice where the Crush will pick her up. Thielen picks it up in their zone. Turns, tries to send it across over to St. John. She decides she's going to skate up. Now sends it across over to Akerson. Akerson's going to bring it across the center ice. There's the puck away by the Crush. And the Crush have it now in neutral ice. Uses the board, sends it over to another Crush player into the zone now. Sends it deep. They'll get a line change. Mead will pick it up behind the net. 9:28 remaining in the second period. Puck sent up to Akerson. Crush get it back. Now sent cross ice. And back into their zone. Mead sends that one out. Point picks it back up. Tries to take a shot. Deflected by Jansky. Offers skate. 9 minutes remaining in the second period. As the Crush go to bring it into the zone, backhands it, stopped by Hansen, rebounded by Mead. Jansky turns, uses the board, gets it out of the zone. Now back into the zone is Thielen. Thielen will pick it up behind the ice, behind the goalie. St. John with it now. Tries to get it out of there, picked off by the Crush. Now Thielen gets it back. Sends it across over to Jansky. Crush get it back. Turn, send it back down into the zone. As one side will check on. Mead will pick it up in the back ice. Turns on one player. Now a second gets tripped. No call. What? The other ref called it. I thought he raved and said no, that there was no call. So that will be a River Lakes power play. Staying home shot. Maddie and Gianna on the ice for the start. Puck goes across over to Gianna. She turns, sends it down into the zone. Picked up by Lindstead. Lindstead loses it, picked up by the Crush. They're going to turn and send it down deep. Staying the chase.
St. Cloud penalty, assessment number 11 for tipping.
Puck over to Lindstead. Lindstead sends it across over to Maddie. Off her stick, and Crush will get it back. Power play. Stang has it, turns, sends it across over to Maddie. Maddie turns, sends it back to Tiana. Now to Stang. Stang trying to get it over to Akerson, has it stolen away. The Crush send it out off of the stick into the board. Now back down into the zone. Rebounded by Stang. Now to Akerson. Akerson looks like she's ready to go, and she's going to push her forward. Here she comes, across the center ice, now into the zone. Behind the ice, looking for Lensmeyer. Back Kansas to Mead. Mead comes up now back to Akerson. She takes a shot. Stopped by the goalie. 34 seconds remaining in the power play. 6:37 left in the second period. Dickerson takes another shot, just a bit outside. Rebounded by Jansky, sent back to Thiemann. Thiemann from the point, looking for Austin. Sends it across over to Mead. Mead tries to get a shot off. Couldn't get it connected. And then Dickerson gets it back. We're looking for some options here. Turns, takes a shot off of the skate. Gets her own rebound. With it now, tries to get a sandwich pass. High passes. And Mead races back and gets it before the Crush can get to it. And they're back to full strength with 5:51 remaining in the second period. Puck over to Jansky. Now Jansky to Akerson. Akerson dumps it down deep. And then they call icing. There's the trigger just a little bit too soon. 5:40. After this one, Sandbone needs a little bit of break. Point gets it, sends it across to their other point. She tries to send one down. Doesn't get it. Lensmeyer picks it off. Now she's going to push it forward. Lensmeyer brings it in the zone, has it plucked away. Crush get it back. They send it across the opposite side. There's Maddie trying to push her shot in the ice and takes a tumble. Tiana picks it off though, sends it back out to neutral ice. Puck over to Tiana. Tiana's going to bring it up. Into the zone. Tries to send it down there. Crush get it back. Back to neutral ice, and then they come up into their zone. Net 5 staying. And battling it out. Hess knocks it back to the point. Point takes a shot. Stopped and covered by Hickston. 4:36 remaining. In the second period, there was one shot chance. Before the start. Send one down, stop by Thiemann. Puck now into the boards. Crush get it back. Now picked up by St. John. She sends it to Jansky. Jansky has it at mid-ice. Now brings it into the zone. Goes, takes a shot, deflected by the goalie. Gets a rebound. Sends it out to Mead. Mead from the point, sends one down. Stopped by the glove by the goalie, and we get a whistle. John faces off. Puck goes back to Mead. Mead's going to step out into the corner. Grabs it from the corner. Sends it across. Jansky to chase. Now back out to Thiemann. She stops it. Sends it back down into the corner. Crush would pick it up. Sends it across ice. Thiemann to chase. There she goes to try and race it. Kind of takes the girl out, but no call. And there's the Crush have it. Trying to backhand one down there. Rebounded. Mead's going to pick it up behind the net. Mead trying to clear it out of the zone. Crush get it back, sent down as Thiemann blocks that one, and she's going to chase after. Mead blocks it. Now she's going to bring it into the zone. Tries for a shot. That one gets blocked by the same girl she got. And now knocked under the zone as Akerson's going to race and pick it up. Akerson Hickerson with it. Turns, sends it up to Jansky. Jansky backhands it over to Hickerson. She's got a full head of steam. Here she comes into the zone. Sends it across over to Hess. Now the puck over to Tiana. Tiana tries to get there before it crosses the blue line, but unable to. Now she's going to try and send it in. Hickerson's going to pick it at the blue line. Turns, brings it into the zone. Backhands it. Now picked up by Tiana. She turns, sends one down. Picked up by Hickerson. And then the Crush will get it back at neutral ice. And Maddie picks it up. Moves it across the neutral zone. Putting the speed on it there. And we got a whistle for face off, puck goes over. There's the Crush have it now. James Meyer getting a stick on that one. I don't know what they did. Got really loose there. The point sends one down, stopped by Hanson. Rebounded by the Crush. Goes back to their point. Point skates in. Goes for a centering pass. Now back out the other point. Takes a shot deflected by Skay. Rebounded by Lensmeyer. Pushes it forward to Maddie. Or to St. John. Now Tiana will have it behind the net. Sends it up to Homescheid. And here they come into the zone. Out of the zone. Tiana getting in there now. Stan picks it up in the back ice, turns, sends it down. And they wave off icing. There's a touch goal and send it forward. Puck's that neutral ice. Send it down. There's a big save by Hanson. Jansky picks it up behind the ice. She's going to turn, tries to send it up. Has it deflected. As Thielen and Jansky battle it out along the boards. Pinched by the Crush. They buzz the front of the tower. Hickerson sends it out of the zone. Crush sends it across ice. Now into their zone. Thielen with a stick on it, and they're going to call her for tripping. Come on. And that's going to end the second period, and they do call her for tripping. So we'll start the third period with Thielen in the syndrome. We'll be back after these messages from our sponsor. face off. Crush get it, turn, sends it back. Now sends it across.
River Lakes penalty assessed to number 23, tripping. Unclean tripping.
Sends it down into the corner. Tries to return and pass picked off by Linsmeyer. Sent out to neutral ice as Lauren gets past there. Nice hustle there by Lauren. Comes up, takes a shot. Blocked by their goalie. Crush, get it back. Now out to neutral ice as Lone Shine sends it back into the zone. Now here with the first down coming into the zone. Loses her footing. Sends it back down to this end. Nice job there by the Stars so far in this first 45 seconds of the period. Back to neutral ice. Now sent down deep in the zone. Look at the line change. And that one is out of the zone. As Burton gets it, and sends it down off the boards. And that one will sneak down to their goalie. 48 seconds left in the penalty kill. Puck comes out as Mead back into the middle zone. Crush send it back out. Martin gets it, goes around 3 players. Nice job there by Cooney Martin. Makes a move. Now a fourth. Comes up, backhands it in, and stopped by the goalie. Barton back on B, Mead, and Maddie. Whoop. On the ice for the Stars. As Mead gets it, he's going to bring it behind the net. Trying to center it. Gets taken out. And Crush go to bring it up ice. Up in the back ice, turns, into the board. Up 2-2, and as she comes out, we're back to full strength now to Walker. That is very easy. And we'll get ice. Stan, Matt, Drew, St. John, and Martin on the ice for the Stars. St. John the first off. Rush to it. Skates up, tries to send it, gets a shot off. Stopped by Hanson. Down the face off, goes to the point, back to the other point. Now back to the other point. Tries to get a shot off, deflected there by St. John. Now Marson has it. He sends it back to Sting. Sting trying to push it forward. St. John. They're bringing it out to neutral ice. And Crush will steal it away. And that one sneaks out of the zone. Now back into the zone and Slicing looking for options. Gets it over to Keenan. Crush turns, sends it back down, stopped by Hanson, picked up by Larson. Larson up to Thielen. Thielen at neutral ice, sends it forward. And then they wave off icing for that one. Sting sends it up to Thielen along the board. Sting will get it back. Sends it across over to Barton. Barton on the board. Tries to push it forward. Crush send it back, but she gets it back. And the Crush will get it down neutral ice. Goes for a shot, stopped by Hanson. Back in the corner, comes back to their point. Tries to send one down, deflected, now covered by Hanson. 10 goals now. 19 shots on goal. And 10 shots on goal for the Stars. Crush have it. There's a skate in. Barton's going to get there. Pinch along the board. Now picked up by Lindsay. He's going to send it over in. Mead along the board. He's going to skate it up. Underneath us. Now it's crossed over to Olmstead. She turns and sends it in, and they're going to call outside. Puck comes back to Larson. Larson to Roski. Roski to Larson. Whatever. Larson sends it down. Cloud trying to clear it out of the zone. Larson keeping it in the zone. To Roski, she's going to skate around a couple players. Now into the zone, gets the puck back. Now has it behind the net. 10-14 remaining in the game. Races up real quick, gets it at neutral ice, turns, sends it down deep. Need to chase. We get a couple changes here. St. John and Stain come out to the ice, and here comes the crush. Into the zone. Stain. Nice footwork there by Stain. Plucks the puck away. Now he gets it back. St. John. Crush goal to push it into the zone. Staying in chase. Little slapsticks there for a little bit. And Maddie's going to come up with it. Crush stealer, turns, sends one down. This is number 5, Nancy Stick. And goes in. 9:21 left in the game.
Scoring for St. Cloud, number 8, unassisted. 8 unassisted.
Sends it up to Maddie. Maddie loses it, picked up by St. Cloud now. St. Cloud sends it across. Barton's right there to say, nope. Barton skates through some players now into the zone. But then has it stolen away. But she steals it back. Finley's on a mission. And that one's going to sneak out of the zone. Here comes the puck. Into the zone. St. John battles that one out. They send it out to a point. Now back down in. St. John will pick it up and get it over to Spain. And then Crush goes for a centering pass. Barton sends it back out towards the boards. Now Thielen will get it behind our net. Clear it out of the zone. St. John will pick it up. He brings it up to neutral ice. And now down into the zone with 7:55 remaining in the game. Puck into the corner. Now the Crush trying to clear it out of the zone. And they do. And they're back into their zone. That's by Larson. Larson just pucks in and steals it away. Sweet kid in front, steals it away. She's on a mission now. She brings it up. Skates around a bunch of players. Comes in looking for Mead back behind her. Gets crushed towards the boards. Mead's going to come in. She takes a hit into the boards. And hopefully she gets up. She's slow to get up. Come in. There's a shot stopped by Hanson. that'll be a River Lake power play. It's tricky. 7:07 remaining. 2 minutes on the power play. Lensmeyer to face off. Puck into the corner. Roski's going to pick it up at the point. Turns, sends it down. She's going to get it back. Sends it across to Larson. Larson back to Roski. Roski's going to skate in. Comes to the corner. Backhands it to Larson. Larson along the boards. She's looking. Skates up, gives it to Roski. Shot! Blocked by the goalie. It looked good. It looked real good. And then they come to the zone with a minute 27 left on the power play. Puck comes over to Lensmeyer. Lensmeyer sends it up to Maddie. That one sneaks by and the Crush will get it back. I missed it because it happened underneath us. Oh, I heard it was, are you alright? Steven pushes it into his zone. Crush get it back with a minute left on our power play. Puck comes back to Stone. She gets it stolen away. And now pushed down as Barton to chase. He stops. Redirects. Sends it out to Maddie. Maddie's good turn. Brings it up ice. She's got Thielen off to her left. Sends it down deep. And the goalie's going to cover it. 5:44 remaining. 37 seconds left in the power play. That one's going to sneak out. Barton races down and picks it up. Does a redirect move. Gets it back, sends it up to Maddie. Now back to neutral ice where the Crush will pick it up. And then they're going to turn, sends it down deep. Barton gets it, turns, sends it to Maddie. Maddie turns, sends it down into the zone. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Go back to full strength. Back to neutral ice. Sends across. Into the zone. Shot there, stopped by Hanson. Rebounded by Larson. Sending the pass, shot, blocked by Hanson. Now into the boards. There's home side will try and rebound it. The Crush get it back, go for a centering pass. Now Larson gets it back. And Needle will get it. He turns, sends it out to home side. Has it picked off by the Crush. Now Larson gets it, sends it across to Roski. Roski's going to turn around one player. Now around another. Into the zone, around another one. Trips on her knees. And they're going to call a penalty. We'll go back on a power play with 4:13 remaining. They can be slicing and dicing with their phones out there. Doing a cone drill. He faces off, puck goes into the corner. Turns, uses the board, sends it down. Roski to chase. She'll pick it up again. Turns, sends it forward to Mead.
Penalty number 34.
Backhands it into the zone. That's going to come down to their goalie. 3:47 left in the period, or in the game, I should say. As the Crush go to bring it up. That's by Lensmeyer. Now Roski goes for a centering pass, stopped by Larson. Larson turns, redirects, sends it to Lensmeyer. Lensmeyer tries to push it forward, has it stolen away by the Crush, but then she gets it back and sends it down into the zone. St. Cloud Pushes it forward. Larson's back there to get it. Sends it across the Stain. Stain to Lensmeyer. Lensmeyer trying to push it up. That time gets it to Maddie, but the puck is right there. Go back and forth action. Lensmeyer pushing it forward though. Let the Crush get a stick on it and push it back. 1-on-5. There's Vigano on the team. Stops, makes a couple moves. Maddie gets it back. This took her out. Oh, this was fair hugging and took her out. And then they push the puck down there. There's Hanson's right there to knock it out of the way. And then the chase there. They push it forward. That'll be icing. They're still at they're still at the first thing. Barton behind the net. He's going to push it forward. Now they're back to full strength. Barton back into the zone. Comes up, tries to make a move. Blocked by their goalie. Now at the neutral ice. And picks it up, sends it across over to Barton. Barton has it along the board. Tries to get his own side. Steal it away. That one blocked by Stan. It's going to go into the zone, but gets stuck on the feet of each other. Inside has it pinched along the boards of their skate. The Crush get it out. Turns, sends one into the opposite corner. Minute and a half left in the game. Stan sends it up to one side. Crush sends one down, stopped by Hanson. Another centering pass, stopped by Hanson. Oh, that one actually stuck underneath. So with 10 remaining, and they didn't get a goal, so they take a 4-0 lead. Gets it and sends it down.
$37, 6 and 5.
Shot out, but blocked by their goal. 51.1 seconds remaining. Checks on. Crush have it now behind the net, 46 seconds remaining. Puck comes out into the corner. Roski and Lensmeyer to battle it out, sends it back down. They're sliding pass there by the Crush. Larson backings one over to Roski, but the Crush is right there to block it. And here they come up the ice. Larson steals that one away. Stick handles between some players. Now brings it down into the zone with 5 seconds remaining. And Larson taps it back into the zone, and that'll end it.